It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The untouchable True School Sports Empire, and y'all know the rest. Now, look, man, this is my post-fight review for Teofimo Lopez versus Jamaine Ortiz. Teofimo Lopez wins a controversial decision against Jamaine Ortiz. And look, guys, I gotta be honest. I'm a very cynical person when it comes to boxing these days, because I gotta go, man. I gotta go. I'm a very cynical person when it comes to boxing, and you know, I don't really get sad or upset about too many things these days. But man, this one was a little sad for me, honestly, because I know I haven't got my eyes checked in a while. I know my prescription doesn't work to the best of its abilities anymore. But even I could see that Jamaine Ortiz clearly outboxed Teofimo Lopez. And it goes back to what I always tell you guys, the devaluation of technical fighters and pure boxing. Because I'll tell you right now, had it been Devin Haney, let Devin Haney or Shakur Stevenson perform that way tonight like Jamaine Ortiz did against Teo, and they would be hailing it as a masterclass performance, you know, boxing royalty. You know, they would just be saying that it was the best thing since sliced bread. But because it's Jamaine Ortiz and he don't have the backing behind him, and he don't have the powers that be behind him, you know, he's a guy that really and truthfully, you know, is going to get the short end of the stick again, you know, because I thought he did enough to at least, you know, have a more competitive scorecard with Lomachenko, or I thought he won that fight, but, you know, he's Jamaine Ortiz, so he doesn't get that the benefit of that. And Teofimo Lopez continues his reign as champion and gets big fights now with, you know, potentially Devin Haney or maybe Subriel Matias, or now Keyshawn Davis seems to be an option that Top Rank is going to be looking at. It's going to be an attractive option due to the trash talking. So I'm really just trying to process it. I thought Jamaine Ortiz boxed him very well out of that southpaw stance. He had him running into counters. He had him overcommitting the whole night. I thought Teo was super ineffective coming forward. And, you know, it is what it is, man. It's boxing. You can't get too worked up over this stuff because, you know, I knew watching the 9th, the 10th, the 11th round that they were not giving this fight to Jamaine Ortiz. So, you know, obviously, Teofimo Lopez came in the post-fight interview and, you know, he thought he won. So, I mean, I guess God bless him, and God bless Jamaine Ortiz for being a real warrior of the sport. I don't want to make this a long live video, guys, a long post-fight review, because I don't want to say anything negative or disrespect anybody. So I'm just going to say, look, I thought the wrong man won. I thought Jamaine Ortiz won by a couple points. I think Teo is still a fantastic fighter, but he continues this trend of not performing well on a consistent basis. I mean, it's true. Nakatani didn't perform well. Lomachenko performs well. You know, Comey performs well. Sander Martin doesn't perform well. Performs well against Josh Taylor. Doesn't perform well against Jamaine Ortiz. These are just facts. This is like, it's a pattern. It's a thing that is like, it's a reoccurring theme in his career. This is who Teofimo Lopez is. He's a great fighter when it comes to the big fights. He's not so great when you put him in there with the guy who's, you know, a lesser name like a Jamaine Ortiz. That's who he is in boxing. Fun fighter to watch, good for the sport, entertaining, but ultimately a very inconsistent fighter at the world championship level. And I'm gonna leave it at that. We'll see what happens next. I'll have a live on this later on when I have more collected thoughts and more to offer you guys. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this video, click right here and make sure to subscribe. Much love from sunny South Florida.